Okay, deaf ears one.
This is Earthtone9 in Resonance Nexus. There are periodic phenomena that occur a handful of times in the course of a lifetime that dazzle us all when they arise, like the transit of Venus, Halley's Comet, Sail Amsterdam, or an Earthtone9 album.
The McRib.
The very aptly named Resonance Nexus is the fifth full length for this 1998 quintet from Nottingham, England. A band that must win the award for the most times calling it quits and then resurfacing again years later. From the album title, it must be a nexus, the central link or connection that draws them back together with three original members still at the helm.
The second word of the album title, resonance, also fits these 10 new tracks, meaning a sound that is deep, clear, and loud for a long period of time. Examples of resonance include the balance wheel in a mechanical watch, the quartz crystal in a quartz watch, and the shattering of a crystal wine glass when exposed to musical tone of the right pitch. All could be said to be true of this album, well, without the shattering wine, in its depth of sound and complexity. They achieved this balance in the layers of progressive metal, new metal, and other genres with super complex songwriting and more layers and all the spice of a 7-layer taco dip.
The polyphony of animals kicks it off with drums popping out like well-timed fireworks by their new beast of a drummer, Jay Walsh. The distorted, reverberant riff of Joe Roberts and Owen Packard swirl out in stratified waves, and later borrow the melodic descending tones of a death metal riff. The guitar drum breakdown takes turns hard panning in a tag team style. The vocals of Carl Middleton are a dry rasp for the verses, while the chorus has many rising voices and a smooth baritone.
They were going to call that one the telephony of animals, and it was going to be a video of like cheetahs and leopards like leaving each other's voicemails.
It's kind of like that.
Anyway,
polyphony means that all their sounds kind of blend together in layers.
Mr. Turtle, your voicemail box is full. You might want to take care of that.
The Vision record has a similar formula and also features an untamed, crunch-tastic guitar solo and a rally call, sure to get your fists in the air.
Under the Snake starts off with a super refined classical guitar spotlight, which returns layered in with echoey riffing in a plaintive but powerful duel-like style. The drum takeover precedes the soon rising chant over tolling guitar. Black Swan Roulette is another track that has a bit of a slower chug with chime-like guitars of Roberts, while Packard climbs out a winding melodic song. Walsh's drums are a meticulous tapping. The mood evoked is full of regret with a scoop of bitterness. Middleton admonishing us, turn up the darkness, turn up the silence, sit with discomfort, sit with yourself.
There are so many great tracks here. It is a tie for my favorite one. Etiquette of Distortion offers the fastest, most feral percussion on this album. The rising guitar and synth tones build a thick atmosphere. Most vocals are unhinged growls, with occasional melodic passages here and there. The other track tied for the lead is Oceanic Drift, with more hooks than the grappling gear of a mountain climber. From the cymbal crash intro, catchy chorus, the rolling drums, and spiraling riff that agitate in stacks against each other, while Neil Kingsbury's bass, thick as syrup, and adding just as much flavor. The effect is mesmerizing, like a dessert spinning in a case at a diner that you didn't know you wanted, and now you need to have it.
I didn't know they had lemon meringue, hon. Fans of Ginger or Newer in Flames will be easily drawn in by Earthtone9. Heavy, heady, full of ingenuity, and mounds of layers, this is music that you can headbang to, but also find solace in. I mean, who can't empathize with the figure slumped over, defeated, with a hole in their chest and a raven where their heart should be on the album cover? This has always been a band who does what they want musically, and I hope they will feel the need to do it again sooner than later, and much before the next transit of Venus. So this song is Etiquette of Distortion.
This is the Snaggletooth Rock and Roll Podcast.